Hi, I was out and about on the internet and found uh this article that led me to this bot that is it's just insane. So I wanted to share it with you. Um the website I fucking love science, they posted this um by Robin Andrews about this AI that um tries to do motivational posters, and they don't come out very motivational sometimes. Some of them are really good. Like uh there's one on their page, oh where did it go? That says never stop being weird. That's good. But there's one on here that says don't stop panicking. Keep panicking. Yeah. And it's just so I was playing with it earlier and I found some, and I wanted to share with you the ones that I found, but also I wanted to do some more of them because sometimes it's just the look on your face when you see one you haven't seen before. So here are the ones I have that I saved on my computer. I'll read them off to you. Most of them have a really nice background to them, and if it's a good juxtaposition, I'll tell you. But most of them are pretty normal and don't really have anything to do with it. So this one's a good one. It says life itself is something incredible saying I love you. That one I like. But this one had me rolling. How would the world look if husbands wanted to save the world? And would you have to keep reminding them to save the world? That's not on there. Some of them you really have to think about, like this one. If you are the only one standing in the past, you will so know the true meaning of being past. Everybody is going to pass you by. And then some of them, like I said, are not quite motivational. Like this one says, stay sinister. This one says, feel death. This one says, tomorrow can be deadly. This one says, with perfect pictures comes perfect delusions, and that I believe is a summarization of Facebook. This one is kind of an odd one. First comes the ghost, then comes the selling of the soul. And then, like I said, some of them are very inspirational. If you're being told you can't lose weight, prove them wrong. That came up. And then some of them are a little more oddball, like understanding heaven is hard unless you get a divorce. And you don't know if he's talking about suddenly you know what heaven is or suddenly you know what heaven was. I suppose it could probably be taken both ways. So anyway, I'm gonna go through, and I've got one sitting on my page here. That's got a beautiful tall ship on it. But it says instructing a man how to offend an individual is probably just as destructive for the individual as it is for the man. Like I said, some of these are really rather very, very deep. But now I'm going to hit the generate button and see what it comes up with from there. And my first one is suck time, suck luck. If you really need to be perceived as mediocre, think of what it means to aim low. Wow. Ooh, let that one sink in. InspiroBot, I think you're failing us. Alright. Brain cells can fill our lives with spare time. That sounds like a very robotic thing to say. Like, the brain cells are basically what gives us the perception of spare time. Psychology, a theory made up by some drunk in a pub. That's about what psychology feels like. I went to school for psychology. That's how psychology feels. With exceptional pseudoscience comes exceptional company. With exceptional pseudoscience comes exceptional company. Yep, that that one's special. Would life be different if celebrities would talk about vegetables? I guess they do that. I mean, I know it's just randomly generated, but I guess they do that. They try to tell you to eat healthy and, be this and be that. That's so yeah, they kind of talk about vegetables. Without thought, there can be no masculinity. I'm starting to think, after all the ones I looked at before, I'm starting to think InspiroBot uh, belongs to one of those religions where you just sort of affect everything nebulously. Um, where ridicule dies, minds live. Okay, that one's cute. That one I like. That one I like. I'm just gonna try and do this for a little while. Don't. Okay. Don't colleague up your social life. Ooh. No, I like that one because it's like, no, have a social life outside of all of the people from work. Don't just talk to all the people from work, because as soon as you do something at work, or if you leave that job, are you still even going to have a social life? Stop fighting. That's all it says. Stop fighting. And it's a picture of a man on a road with an umbrella with this red cloud coming down out of it. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like somebody put off one of those color bombs inside of it. That's probably how they did it, actually. Oops, I got that. Oh. First comes the great idea, then comes the incredible. First comes the great idea, then comes the incredible. Like first it's a great idea, and then it's incredible. Oh, it's incredible, not incredulous. I think I was thinking incredulous. Only when you see the negative effects of fresh blood will you actually discover loneliness. InspiroBot, I think you've been playing too many horror games. Ooh. A nervous breakdown will forever be a nervous breakdown, and a stroke will forever be a stroke. I guess, psychologically speaking. Ooh. Yeah, they're separate, and they will always be separate. Even if you confuse the two, they're still actually two different things. Be the first person to imagine what has already been chosen. What? Was that like be the first person to choose mediocrity? You don't need to have air in order to get crucified. Like I said, some of these are just weird. I'm just gonna keep going off of that one. If you hate your body, try not to lie to enemies. If you hate your body, try not to lie to enemies. Nope, not getting it. Not getting it at all. A rebel can be a judge, but a judge cannot be a rebel. Yeah, I guess. Because a rebel is just someone who's outside of it, but they can still judge people. But a judge who has to follow the rules and go all by all that stuff cannot be a rebel. Insight is rare amongst politicians. Ooh, that one's cold, InspiroBot. That one's mean. Only when you see the hidden dimension of confusion will you actually see nothingness. Only when you see the hidden dimension of confusion will you actually see nothingness. I'm really thinking, yeah, it's like Buddhist or Hinduist or, I believe InspiroBot's out there. Not out there, but out there. Let people know that you are accepted. Let people know that you are crazy in a good way. Let people know that you are essential. That's actually really good. I like that one. Let people know that you are accepted. Let people know that you are crazy in a good way. Let people know that you are essential. That one's good. Good job. Those fools who cry about gratitude are also the fools who do not cry about lies. Ooh, that's mean, InspiroBot. That's mean. That's mean. Finding your true self is not a question of when, but what up, bitches? Being in the moment, maybe. Without reason, there can be no passions. Okay, that just sounds like a truth. Without visionaries, there can be no persistence. Okay, that one's I'm savvy with that. That's a good one. That's good. That one's good. Always obey your dreams with a picture of a mushroom that's sitting way above all of the text. It's that one's good. Keep being demonic. Once again, a InspiroBot. I think you've been playing too many horror games. A few too many. Yes, keep being demonic, people. Keep being demonic. Maybe inspirations can turn into solutions if we just take one step back and look at everything as a whole. Maybe That's damn InspiroBot. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. Before the pleasure comes the possible. Yes. Okay, yeah. With a picture of the statue of the thinker in the corner there. Um, that one's good. Sins are the screams of madness. Okay, I get something out of that. I don't know if anyone else will. Becoming rich and powerful requires 1% pure nonsense and 99% groping. In a blue on blue 8-bit text picture. That's all it is. 99% groping. Yes. What are you telling us to do, InspiroBot? You're supposed to be inspiring us to good. A thought is bad. That was the next one. A thought is bad. Okay. I feel like it's just yelling at me now. A thought is bad. Even the best men want to save a brain. Even the best men want to save a brain. What, like they don't want to do it because it's hard? Stop believing in the power of owls. There is not an owl in this photo either, it's just a peaceful lake. Stop believing in the power of owls. A girlfriend is part of a girlfriend. A pair of small hands is part of a pair of small hands. I'm pretty sure that one was totally randomly generated. How I read this one before I said it out loud. How would the world look if scientists would stop believing in average people? How would the world look if scientists would stop believing in average people? I'm pretty sure those scientists are gonna get mighty bored if they stop believing in average people. What would the world look like, I wonder? That's a good one for you. Okay, visualize conversationism. Is that a word? Maybe? I've never heard of it before. Now visualize conversationism. After today, the things that you have hated cannot be unhated. After today, the things that you have hated cannot be unhated. Yep, that's pretty much true there. You got that one. Life is too short to not be exceptionally loved. I'm looking at you people that are with the wrong guy. Or wrong girl. Or wrong gender. Life is too short to not be exceptionally loved. Very good, InspiroBot. Very good. We all love that one. Yeah, that one's great. That one's great. When you're aroused, don't forget to cry. I'm thinking they're thinking a different kind of aroused. I'm just gonna click and go on. If you forget how to brag about him, you forget how to visualize him. That's way deeper than I really want to go right now. The internet is like the wind. That's all it says. The internet is like the wind, and there's a pair of dancers off to the side. Yeah, I don't think it correlates. The internet is like the wind, but that's all it says. Empty, InspiroBot. Empty? Come on, you're supposed to be profound. Believe, suck, and your lover will forget it. InspiroBot. What are you telling people to do? With with true intellect comes true crucifixion. InspiroBot. That's mean. That's so mean. Oh my god. That's horrible. A winner doesn't eat you up from the inside. A winner doesn't eat you up from the inside. I feel like part of that is supposed to not be like a win doesn't eat you up from the inside, but losing would eat you up from the inside. Maybe that's what it's trying to say. If that's the case, then yeah, okay, yeah, a win doesn't eat you up from the inside. That one's good. Close your eyes, and all that you have written may become unwritten. I'm gonna have to close my eyes for a very, very long time. I write a lot. Yeah, I would have to close my eyes for a very, very long time. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that have written things that they regret writing that would want to close their eyes for a very long time. Hide fats, seek life. Hide fats, Fats, seek life. Hide fats. I feel like it should be hide facts, Facts, seek life. Anyway. I don't know. That's all of them that I'm gonna do for now. So, go look it up. I'll leave it in the description.